want to go compete and be who we are. You know, the expectations are everything that we set upon ourselves, and last year is I think we were really excited just to be there. Now going into this year, they're locked in and they know there's so much more to be had.
The 6 Seahawks competing in Jacksonville, Florida are ranked in the top 48 of their events and are fighting for one of 12 spots in the NCAA championship.
We've always had the mindset that we can get here, and now truly we have created an environment where everybody understands the layers of track and field. And so now, as you're a member of the team, like you know that if we put in the work, we're going to have that shot.
Courtney Lines is the only female going to Florida, and she is competing in the long jump. She opened the season with a PR jump just short of 21 feet and says that set up a big year, breaking the indoor and outdoor school record.
I cry every time I PR because I'm just getting that much closer to where I know I can go and where I can end up. So that's why I get so emotional every time.
Donovan Lara is a high jumper. He eclipsed a goal of 7 feet this season. As a sophomore, he's really looking forward to gaining the experience this meet will give him for the rest of his career.
When you get to regionals, you see the best athletes in the nation there. Any other meet that I go to all year is not as big as that, so there's nothing I can't be prepared for once I've already been in that situation. I'm really thankful for the opportunity to put my school's logo on national television, just get our school out there, our brand out there. Definitely the school deserves more recognition, and I'm happy that I can be one of those people to do that.
Nick Anderson is a junior running the 400. He said this year was a big turning point in his athletic career, breaking a 23-year-old record of a time of 47 seconds. He has goals of qualifying for nationals, but also wants to push his teammates to do the same.
And I think the biggest thing for me right now is just trying to be a role model for everybody else on the team, because at one point I was that freshman that I didn't know what I could do. I didn't know if it was possible. So now being here, I just want to show that, you know, you can do anything. If I could just represent how strong that love is just out on the track, you know, that'd mean the world to me.
Ryan DeBarber is a sophomore javelin thrower. He's battled a hamstring injury this year, but has shown resiliency to still qualify, throwing over 60 meters in his first meet healthy and then hit 66 meters. With that progression, he feels confident.
You know, I think I'm capable of making it to the top 12, although I'm, ranked number 39. So I'm going to come in and relax. I know those top dogs, they got a lot of pressure on them. So, I'm just going to come in and relax and do my thing and just trust in the.
Miles Higgins also throws javelin, but is only a freshman. He has experience at big meets, placing second at the New Balance Nationals in high school. He says he's been ramping up training the last 4 weeks, hopefully to finish as strong as he can.
For me, this is the most I've ever prepared for a meet. I mean, we're going down 2 days early. We're going to Florida. Definitely the most I've ever traveled for a meet, and definitely the most I've ever, done this much work before a meet. I feel like we've done a lot of work to prepare for it, and I feel like, we're ready.
And Joshua Parks is competing in 2 events, the 110 and the 400-meter hurdles. He says it's a privilege to have qualified for 2 events and broke the school record along the way. He has his eyes on qualifying for both. He thinks he could have last year if he was fully healthy. He says he is now, and it will show.
So, I know I can make it. I knew last year I could. My body just wasn't where it was at to be able to pass that threshold to get in the nationals. But this year I've shown in practice, I've shown in meets that I'm capable of running with those people at nationals. So it's going to be a huge deal once I make it.